Hello all, welcome to my second set of videos. I've moved up to 5 no limit. I started with $50 at $2 no limit around 3 weeks ago. A bit less than 3 weeks ago, and I've built my bankroll up to around just over $200. And I'm now playing obviously 2 cent, 5 cent on Pokerstars. But yeah, starting off playing 2 tables at a time like I did with the 2 no limit. Mainly just because I want to get used to playing obviously a new level. I mean, it's not much of a jump, but I still like to just go through each level and have the same strategy of taking the time to adjust. Yeah, probably going to have 5 parts to this video here, and hopefully get some action and some spots where I need to make some pretty good decisions, and hopefully you guys can help me out as far as how I'm playing and what you think. The last few videos I got a lot of good feedback from Flop Turn River forums and the 2+2, so I do appreciate everyone's help. I know I have been pretty absent from posting there a lot, but as I said, I really haven't had much time, but I have, played at least 7 to 8,000, possibly pushing 10k hands. Just playing not a lot, but 4 tabling, 6 max, running at around 380 hands per hour, which is pretty fun. Here I'm just going to fold the 9-5 suited out of position. Both tables seem pretty tight, even though they're deep. Upon watching prior to starting to record, as you can see, not much flop action happening. But, the only difference I can really see from the 1 cent, 2 cent to the 2 cent, 5 cent is basically nothing. Like, the blinds are a little bigger, and that's basically it. Everyone still plays the same. There might be a couple of less donks and people that are just going to freely give their money away, but it's still pretty much the same principle. Just play position, bet right, things like that. But yeah, I do hope to within the next couple of weeks, probably a month, to move up to 10 no limit. Obviously just aim to get to around $300 and just buying for 100 big blinds as I am now, and we'll just call out of position with our sixes. Not the best flop for us considering a button raise, but it's pretty easy to check fold here. He may not possibly have an ace, but you can't. It's hard to figure. The odds that you're going to be able to check call to the river and still be ahead is not very high, given the range of the button. But yeah, as I said, I've been buying in for 100 big blinds now. Previously I bought in for 60 big blinds at the 1 cent, 2 cent, and I mean, it worked out, but I wasn't getting as much value as I could have. Here I raise with the 10-9. I will be putting out a C bet. The flat calling range on the button could be pretty. Well, I consider it, if anything, an ace rag sort of suited connector hand. Broadways are in there as well, but this player's playing pretty tight here, so we will just raise it into him. And on the nines, we will raise it. Just playing, pretty simple poker, just getting reads on what we can, and as far as betting, getting, putting as much value in as we can to sort of build the pot up. Ace queen on the button, obviously going to raise here to isolate the limpers. I will make it 25 because of the limpers here. I think 30 cents would probably still be called by the same people that are called 25, so I mean possibly I could have put in a 30 cent there. Let me know what you think. We'll get both of them to call. Not a great flop. There is a couple of draws out there that probably have hit these people. They do check it. Generally, I've found C betting with more than one person in the pot, it doesn't work as often as it did in 1 cent, 2 cent. I think the main reason, because a lot of the time the range of callers in 1 cent, 2 cents was probably at least 20% larger than what it is of some of these plays here, so we can only assume that if we do get called in that spot, that we can pretty easily check fold the turn if nothing hits for us. And I'll check 9-6. We flop a gut shot, but we'll just keep checking this through. Pretty easy for us to check this down. And the 9 high does take it. Please excuse my cold and me coughing every few minutes. Here, 4-7 on the button. We know these people are tight. We know this player likes to call and then sort of check fold the flop. We are in position, and I will raise it up here. Probably at the bottom end of what I will raise with on the button, 4-7. So once again, pretty good flop. We will see bet. Probably the same as what we did last time. See if he calls here. If he raises, then well, obviously the alarms hit. We turn 2 pair on a pretty draw heavy board. Gets checked. Generally, I'll check, give the free card. But I mean, it's hard for me to put him if he's going to call on the flop. What does he have? Does he have an ace? He's hoping for a 3. Does he have a flush draw? Does he have a straight draw? All of those have nearly almost hit on the turn there, so we'll just keep control of the pot here, and that's a very good river card. I just don't see, and here we go. We've got 50 cent bet. Obviously we're going to put in a raise here. I think a pretty big raise. I mean, once again, it's hard for people to fold big pocket pairs. So I think that was probably the most that I could raise there, I think. And he did have aces, so I guess I don't know. Maybe if I made it $3.20 or something, he may have folded. If anything, I would have predicted him to shove. A raise like what I did, $1.90 if he had aces, but obviously he was worried about all the draws out there and things like that. And he snapped check on